What if I told you that your testosterone could rise while you sleep, without a single pill, without painful shots, and without spending hours at the gym? Most men over 60 hear the word testosterone and immediately think of expensive hormone therapy, grueling workout programs, or medical treatments that feel intimidating or out of reach. But here's the truth. The most powerful surge of testosterone your body can create doesn't happen in a doctor's office. It happens in the quiet hours of the night, while you are completely still. The problem is, most men unknowingly shut that process down before it even begins. They go to bed each night without giving their body the fuel, the environment, or the signals it needs to produce and release this vital hormone. I want you to picture your hormones as a night shift repair crew. This crew is skilled, ready, and fully capable of rebuilding your strength, repairing your muscles, and reigniting your drive. But they can only work if you hand them the right tools before they clock in. If you don't, that crew stands idle. And by morning, you wake up with the same fatigue, the same loss of muscle, the same lack of drive you felt yesterday, only now it's a little worse. By the end of this conversation, you're going to have a bedtime hormone boosting plan that's simple, natural, and proven. A plan my own patients, men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, have used to restore morning energy, rebuild muscle, and bring back a sense of confidence they thought was gone for good. And the best part? You can start tonight. No new membership. No expensive equipment. Just the right actions in the last hour before you go to bed, so that while you sleep, your body works like it did decades ago. I'm Dr. Katherine, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience helping men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s rebuild their strength, restore intimacy, and reclaim confidence, without relying on risky shortcuts. Over the decades, I've sat across from thousands of men, fathers, grandfathers, veterans, business owners, and lifelong workers, who came to me with the same quiet frustration. They were tired of waking up drained. Tired of feeling their muscles shrink year after year. Tired of seeing their motivation fade and wondering if the man they used to be was gone forever. I listened to their stories. I learned about their lives. And I noticed a pattern. The men who saw the fastest turnarounds weren't the ones who trained the hardest in the gym or bought the most expensive supplements. They were the men who learned how to work with their body's natural rhythms, especially during the hours when most of us think nothing is happening while we sleep. My role isn't just to hand you a list of, do this, don't do that. My role is to guide you like I have guided thousands of men before you, with strategies that fit into real life, that feel natural, and that restore not only your testosterone but also your sense of self. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what happens to your testosterone levels while you sleep, why so many men shut this process down without realizing it, and how you can flip the switch back on, starting tonight. Before we get into the how, let's make sure you know whether this message applies to you. The truth is, low testosterone rarely announces itself with a loud, obvious signal. More often, it creeps in quietly, in ways you might have blamed on stress, on getting older, or just life slowing down. Here are 4 silent signs I see in my patients again and again. 1. You wake up tired, even after what you thought was a full night's sleep. You go to bed at a reasonable hour, but when the alarm goes off, your body feels heavy, sluggish, and unprepared for the day ahead. 2. Your mornings no longer bring energy, or the natural erections you once took for granted. It's not just about intimacy. Morning erections are a powerful indicator of healthy testosterone and blood flow. When they fade, it's a sign the night shift repair crew isn't getting the job done. 3. Your muscles are slowly disappearing, even if you're still active. You might walk, garden, or play golf, but the firmness in your arms, chest, and legs feels softer. Clothes fit differently. You may even notice your grip strength weakening. 4. You feel less motivated, less decisive, and less confident than you used to. It's subtle. Maybe you hesitate to take on new projects. Maybe you avoid challenges you once enjoyed. The fire that used to push you forward has cooled. Now, here's what most men think when they hear this list. Of course I'm tired, I'm getting older. Or, that's just what happens after 60, but this is the mindset that holds so many men back. These changes aren't just age. They are the direct result of a body that's not producing, protecting, or using testosterone the way it used to, and the good news is, that can change. In the next section, I'll show you why nighttime is your secret weapon for restoring testosterone, and the exact science that makes it possible. Your body produces testosterone all day, but the largest surge happens while you're asleep, especially during two key phases, slow-wave sleep and REM sleep. These are the deep, restorative stages where your body is doing far more than simply resting. During deep sleep, your brain signals the pituitary gland to release luteinizing hormone. That hormone travels through your bloodstream and tells your testes to produce testosterone. The stronger and more consistent these signals are, the more testosterone you wake up with in the morning. Here's the catch: this process is fragile. It depends on three things working together. 1. Low cortisol at night. Cortisol, the stress hormone, naturally drops in the evening to allow testosterone production to rise. But if you carry stress into bed, watch high-stimulation TV, scroll on your phone, or drink alcohol close to bedtime, cortisol stays high, and testosterone production stalls. 2. Nutrient availability. Your body can't make testosterone out of thin air. It needs building blocks, like zinc, magnesium, healthy fats, and certain amino acids, ready in your system before you fall asleep. If you skip a protein-rich evening snack, your night shift crew starts work without the materials they need. 3. Uninterrupted deep sleep cycles. Testosterone is released in pulses, and each pulse depends on you cycling through deep sleep without too many awakenings. Even short disruptions, trips to the bathroom, a partner's snoring, late caffeine, can break the cycle and reduce the amount of testosterone your body produces. This is why so many men wake up tired, with low drive and softer muscle tone. It's not that your body forgot how to make testosterone. It's that the conditions for production are broken. The good news? You can fix those conditions, and you can start tonight. In the next section, we'll tackle one of the most common myths about testosterone, and why believing it keeps so many men stuck. When men hear the words, low testosterone, most of them immediately picture one thing: hormone therapy. Maybe it's the little blue gel packets, maybe it's regular injections at a clinic, or maybe it's an expensive prescription that promises to bring back your youth. Here's the problem, and this might surprise you. In many cases, those treatments don't actually fix the root issue. They give your body testosterone from the outside, but they don't teach your body to produce it on its own. It's like paying someone to mow your lawn every week instead of fixing the broken lawnmower in your garage. The job gets done, but you remain dependent on outside help forever. Let's clear up a few of the most common myths I hear in my office. Myth number 1: if I have low testosterone, I have no choice but to get hormone therapy. Truth: many men can restore healthy testosterone levels naturally by repairing their sleep cycles, lowering nighttime cortisol, and providing the right nutrients before bed. I've seen men in their 70s raise their testosterone by 10 to 20% in a month, without a single injection. Myth number 2: testosterone is only about sex drive. Truth: while it does play a huge role in intimacy, testosterone also drives muscle strength, bone density, mood, motivation, and even memory. When it's low, you don't just feel it in the bedroom, you feel it every time you climb stairs, pick up groceries, or make decisions. Myth number 3. Once testosterone drops, it's gone for good. Truth: your body doesn't have an expiration date on hormone production. Even after 60, the system that makes testosterone can still work, but only if you create the right environment for it. The takeaway is simple: you are not powerless. You don't have to accept decline as just aging, and you don't have to sign up for a lifetime of costly treatments. In the next section, I'm going to show you the natural, science-backed tools you can use before bed to help your body produce more testosterone while you sleep, and how men just like you are already seeing the results. If you want to wake up stronger, more energized, and with higher testosterone, the best time to start isn't tomorrow morning, it's tonight. The last hour before bed is the most overlooked window for rebuilding your hormone balance. Here are 4 proven, natural tools I've used with my patients to give their night shift repair crew exactly what it needs. 1. Bedtime Protein Pair, Greek Yogurt plus Pumpkin Seeds. Frank, 68, a retired firefighter from Ohio, came to me frustrated. "Doc, I work out 3 times a week, I eat healthy, but my mornings feel flat." I had Frank eat 1 small bowl of plain Greek yogurt with 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds an hour before bed. Why this works: Greek yogurt delivers 2 types of protein. Whey protein is absorbed quickly, starting muscle repair early in the night. Casein protein digests slowly, feeding muscles and tissues for 6 to 8 hours while you sleep. Pumpkin seeds add zinc and magnesium, both critical for testosterone production and deep, restorative sleep. After 2 weeks, Frank told me, "I'm waking up feeling more solid, my arms and legs feel firmer, and my mornings have that drive again." How to do it: 1/2 cup plain Greek yogurt, unsweetened, 2 tablespoons raw pumpkin seeds. Eat 45 to 60 minutes before bed. 2. Nighttime nitric oxide boost, tart cherry juice. Patrick, 72, a retired postal worker from Florida, had good daytime energy but felt like his nights weren't doing anything for him. We added 4 ounces of tart cherry juice 30 minutes before bed. Tart cherry juice is rich in anthocyanins, plant compounds that relax blood vessels and improve circulation, plus natural melatonin to support deep sleep cycles. Better blood flow at night ensures nutrients reach your testes and endocrine system, where testosterone is made. After 3 weeks, Patrick said, "Doc, I'm not just waking up, I'm ready to get up. I feel like my body actually worked while I slept." How to do it: 4 ounces pure, unsweetened tart cherry juice. Drink 20 to 30 minutes before bed. 3. Magnesium wind down ritual. Chamomile tea with magnesium glycinate. Michael, 65, a former construction supervisor from Texas, carried stress into bed every night. His cortisol levels were high, and it was choking his testosterone production. I swapped his late-night beer for a cup of chamomile tea and 200 to 300 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. Magnesium lowers cortisol, relaxes muscles, and tells your nervous system it's safe to enter deep sleep. Chamomile adds calming flavonoids that help you drift off naturally. Within a month, Michael's sleep was deeper, he woke up fewer times, and his mood and drive improved. "Doc," he said, "I didn't realize how much stress was stealing from me at night." How to do it: 1 cup chamomile tea, 200 to 300 milligrams magnesium glycinate supplement. Take 30 to 45 minutes before bed. 4. The sleep first rule. Protect your deep cycles. No supplement can outwork poor sleep hygiene. Testosterone production depends on stable, uninterrupted deep sleep cycles. Here's what I recommend. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Shut down screens 1 hour before bed to lower blue light exposure. Keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and heavy meals within 3 hours of bedtime. Your testosterone follows a rhythm, and if your rhythm is chaotic, your hormone levels will be too. In the next section, I'll show you the daily habits that silently destroy testosterone, so you know exactly what to avoid if you want these nighttime tools to work at their best. If you're serious about raising your testosterone while you sleep, you can't just add the right habits, you also have to remove the ones that sabotage your progress. I've seen men do everything right in the last hour before bed, only to undo their results because of these common nighttime mistakes. 1. Eating sugar or drinking alcohol within 2 hours of bedtime. That dessert or late-night drink might feel harmless, but it spikes blood sugar and forces your body to release insulin. High nighttime insulin lowers growth hormone and testosterone production, while alcohol disrupts REM sleep, the very stage where your largest testosterone pulses occur. 2. Skipping protein before bed. Going to bed without a steady source of amino acids means your body runs out of raw materials for repair by the middle of the night. Without protein, the night shift crew has nothing to build with, and testosterone production slows to a crawl. 3. Taking stress to bed with you when your mind is still running through work problems, bills, or arguments, your cortisol stays high. High cortisol at night is like slamming the brakes on testosterone. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or light stretching before bed can make a difference. 4. Drinking coffee after 2 p.m. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 hours, which means that late afternoon coffee can still be in your system at bedtime. It makes it harder to reach deep sleep stages, reducing the number of testosterone pulses you get overnight. 5. Overusing bright screens before bed. Blue light from TVs, tablets, and phones tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, suppressing melatonin and delaying deep sleep. That delay means fewer cycles of testosterone production before morning. These habits might seem small, but they send a powerful message to your body: don't produce testosterone tonight. Cutting them out, even for just a week, often leads to better sleep quality, higher morning energy, and stronger motivation to keep improving. In the next section, we'll go a step further. I'll give you a personalized strategy based on your current condition, whether you're dealing with belly fat, low muscle mass, or poor sleep, so you can choose the right approach for you. No two men are starting from exactly the same place. Some of you are carrying extra weight around the middle. Some have lost muscle mass over the years. Some can't remember the last time they slept through the night. The good news? The path to higher testosterone while you sleep can be customized to fit where you are right now. 1. If you have belly fat, excess abdominal fat increases aromatase activity, an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. Your first goal is to lower nighttime insulin and inflammation so your body can focus on producing testosterone instead of storing fat. Your nightly plan. Stop eating at least 3 hours before bed. Avoid sugar, alcohol, and refined carbs in the evening. Choose a light, protein-based dinner with healthy fats, grilled fish with olive oil, chicken with avocado. Add a short evening walk to improve insulin sensitivity before bedtime. 2. If you have low muscle mass, muscle is one of the biggest drivers of testosterone, and also one of its main beneficiaries. When you lose muscle, you lose one of the body's natural reasons to keep testosterone high. Your nightly plan. Add leucine-rich protein before bed, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, whey protein shake. Include resistance training 3x per week. Even light weights or bodyweight exercises count. Ensure adequate magnesium and zinc intake to support muscle repair overnight. 3. If you struggle with poor sleep, testosterone is made in pulses during deep sleep. If you're waking up multiple times a night, you're missing entire pulses, and your morning levels will reflect that. Your nightly plan. Establish a fixed bedtime and wake-up time. Shut off all screens at least 1 hour before bed. Use a wind-down ritual. Chamomile tea plus magnesium glycinate. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid heavy meals and caffeine in the evening. 4. If you have high stress, chronic stress means high cortisol, and cortisol is testosterone's biggest rival. When cortisol is high, testosterone production slows dramatically. Your nightly plan. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes for deep breathing or meditation before bed. Write down tomorrow's to-do list to clear your mind. Avoid late-night news, arguments, or mentally demanding tasks. Pair your wind down with calming music or reading something enjoyable. By matching your nightly strategy to your biggest obstacle, you give your body a clear, simple path to restore testosterone while you sleep. In the next section, I'll show you exactly what kind of results you can expect in 7, 14, and 30 days when you put this into action. Raising your testosterone while you sleep isn't magic, it's biology. And biology responds best to consistent signals over time. When you follow the nightly strategies we've covered, here's what you can realistically expect. By day 7, the early shift, your body is just starting to adjust. You may not feel dramatic changes yet, but small signs will tell you you're on the right track. You fall asleep a little faster, you wake up fewer times during the night, your mornings feel slightly less groggy, your mood is a bit more stable. These may feel subtle, but remember, this is your body learning a new rhythm. Think of it as your night shift crew finally getting their tools back. By day 14, the noticeable boost to your deep sleep cycles are becoming more consistent, and testosterone pulses are stronger. This is when most men start noticing more energy in the morning without needing as much caffeine. A return of morning erections are stronger ones than before, slightly better muscle tone in your arms, chest, and legs, less brain fog and better focus during the day. Your body is starting to reward your consistency. The engine is running more smoothly. By day 30, the solid change. At this point, your habits have become second nature, and the benefits are hard to miss. You wake up feeling rested, not just done sleeping. Your muscle strength has noticeably improved in everyday activities, lifting groceries, climbing stairs, yard work. Your confidence and drive have returned in ways you didn't expect. You feel more in control of your body, not at the mercy of age. Lab tests at this stage often show measurable increases in testosterone levels for men who followed the plan closely, but more importantly, you feel the difference every single day. This roadmap isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Even if you miss a night here or there, the momentum you've built will keep carrying you forward, as long as you get back on track quickly. In the next section, I'll give you a quick self-assessment quiz so you can check your progress and see exactly where you stand. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to track your progress. This quick quiz will help you see where you are right now, and it will give you a baseline to compare against in 7, 14, and 30 days. Answer each question honestly with a yes or number 1. Do you wake up feeling rested at least 5 days a week? If your answer is no, your deep sleep cycles and nighttime testosterone pulses may still need work. 2. Have you noticed morning erections returning or becoming stronger? This is one of the most reliable indicators that your nighttime hormone production is improving. 3. Do you have more steady energy throughout the day without relying on multiple cups of coffee? Testosterone helps stabilize energy, so needing less caffeine is a good sign you're on track. 4. Have you noticed an improvement in muscle tone or strength over the past 2 weeks? Even small gains, like firmer grip strength or easier stair climbing, point to better hormone support for your muscles. 5. Do you feel more motivated, decisive, and confident in your daily life? Testosterone affects your mental drive as much as your physical performance. Scoring your progress 4 to 5 yes answers, you're seeing real improvements. Stay consistent and expect even more progress. 2 to 3 yes answers, you're on your way. Keep following the nightly plan and focus on eliminating hormone sabotaging habits. 0 to 1 yes answers. You may need to double-check your consistency or adjust your strategy to match your biggest obstacle: belly fat, low muscle mass, poor sleep, or high stress. This quiz is for your own awareness, but I encourage you to share your score in the comments if you're comfortable. It's a great way to stay accountable, and you might inspire another man to take his first step toward restoring his testosterone. In the next section, I'll give you a closing metaphor that ties everything together and reminds you exactly why your nightly habits matter so much. Every night, your body runs the most important repair shift of your life. It's like a skilled crew arriving at a job site with the power to rebuild strength, restore energy, and reignite the drive you thought was gone. But here's the truth: if that crew shows up and finds no tools, no materials, and no clear instructions, they can't do their job. They stand around, waiting, while valuable hours slip away. By morning, nothing has been built, and you wake up no better, maybe even worse, than the day before. Now imagine the opposite. You give that crew exactly what they need: quality fuel, the right environment, and the green light to get to work. They spend the night repairing damaged tissue, balancing hormones, and building the strength you'll feel the moment you open your eyes. That's what these bedtime habits do. They turn your nights into a construction zone for your health, and every morning, you step out into the day with something stronger, steadier, and more confident than you had the day before. In the final section, I'll leave you with an inspirational close, a reminder that your best days aren't behind you, and the work starts tonight. You are not losing testosterone because of your age. You are losing it because your night shift, the team your body sends in to rebuild you, has been showing up every night without the tools it needs. That can change starting tonight. You now know exactly how to feed that crew, how to set the stage for them to work, and how to protect the deep sleep cycles where testosterone is made. This is not about chasing youth, it's about reclaiming the strength, the confidence, and the energy that are still yours by right. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even their 80s turn things around in just a few weeks. They didn't accept "this is just aging" as the final word. They made a choice. They followed the plan, they stayed consistent, and they woke up to a body and a life that felt like theirs again. Now it's your turn. Decide that tonight you'll give your night shift what it's been missing. Follow the steps. Stay consistent. And watch what happens in 7, 14, and 30 days. If you know a friend, a brother, or a father who needs to hear this, share it with them. Leave a comment below telling me which of these bedtime habits you'll start tonight, and let's see how many men we can help take back their strength, one night at a time. Remember, your best days are not behind you. They're waiting for you, and they start while you sleep.